there is love. In this universe there is love. I say there are two categories of things in the whole of the universe. There is love and there is stuff that happens. Two different things. And whatever stuff happens, it's love, but we don't know it. But I like to say it, there is love and then stuff happens. There is love. Ooh. There is a source for all dharmas. A dharma is not intellectual understanding of wisdom. Dharma is an experience that carries the wisdom in it. So there will be dharma now. I will appear to be explaining words, but we will have an experience through that. If you take your sheet, the first mantra is Om Jaya Shri Ganesh. Om Jaya Shri Ganesh. Now they will say that Ganesh is an elephant king, or a god with the head of an elephant. Well, it's inaccurate. Ganesh is a divine experience. We will explain the letters at another time. But let us say it is a movement that cannot be affected because God is victorious. Nothing can prevent God from happening, from doing its will. Nothing. Except the dream of it in our arrogance. Ganesh means the Lord is moving. And those who understand the letters can comprehend why I say this. It means the Lord is moving. And then they say, let's use a metaphor to explain the experience, the divine feeling, Ganesh. And we will explain to those who are not high scholars, oh, it's like an elephant in the jungle who is unstoppable, and even the trees in front of the elephant will be pushed aside or torn apart because this power is just going. And whatever the illusion of obstacle, of obscurity, this power will go. Oh, it's like God, but as an elephant head. And then they can't put an elephant, so they actually took a man with an elephant head and then they put all the wisdom around it until the wisdom was lost, and only the highest of Brahmans keep this wisdom because they say other castes will not understand. So it's an elephant head god, and it's a representation of nervous system. Well, it is a representation of the spine and the two brain hemisphere, if you want. If it's the way Kundalini flows in you, that's Ganesh. Ganesh is how Kundalini flows in you. And it's how God flows in whatever. So we have the word Om. Means everything. Divine everything. Jaya is a verb. It means conquer, vanquish, to be victorious. Okay? Jaya is the victory aspect, the vanquishing, the conquest. Shri means supreme, in the sense that we're not talking about the statue or the representations of Ganesh. We're talking about the supreme experience that nothing will stop God's will. Victory is the supreme will of God. Om Jaya Shri Ganesh. Om Jaya Shri Ganesh. Om Jaya Shri Ganesh. If you feel that you have a denial that is difficult to vanquish, charge the mantra Om Jaya Shri Ganesh. It is a mantra against denials that will help you defeat the pride, the shame, and the fear. And if you have the shame and feel unworthy of God's love, of divine level of attention, Om Jaya Shri Ganesh will allow this love and this experience of divinity to sink inside you, because it cannot be stopped. You're affirming that it is the divine aspect of me that will vanquish. Then to play, you can buy yourself a statue with a man with the head of an elephant if you want. Because it's cool, we like it. Burn incense, put rice and butter in the fire, play with that thing. But God will not be stopped if you have a trial in your life. It will not resolve the trial, but it will help you resolve your experience of trial. The arrogance, the insatisfaction, the control you have on wanting everything always to be your way. Om Jaya Shri Ganesh invokes a divine level of consciousness, and nothing can stop it. And you will become aware of what is required for you to become aware to get through the experience. Okay? Mala in hand. Those who don't have a mala, just do the mantra until I say, okay, we're good. Depending on your speed, you might not be done with it, but we will do a mala of Om Jaya Shri Ganesh for you to receive the initiation and for the energies today to sink in without resistance, or with as little resistance as you can. So go with your speed. Om Jaya Shri Ganesh, Om Jaya Shri Ganesh, Om Jaya Shri Ganesh. Feel it flowing through your entire body, entire consciousness, your heart, your soul. It's just flowing in. Om Jaya Shri Ganesh, Om Jaya Shri Ganesh, Om Jaya Shri Ganesh. For those of you who are not comfortable in Sanskrit, we will go step by step. Do not be afraid of the words. We'll learn them, we'll practice them. If you decide you don't ever want to say these prayers after the seminar, it doesn't matter. If you come to me in 6 months or 5 years, Maha, I'm sorry you taught me the prayers, but I never did them. I don't care. The thing that matters, the thing that is important, is that now you're experiencing the wisdom. You will grow out of this, regardless of if you use the practice afterwards. So don't use this as a tool to feel yourself even more shameful, when I'm actually telling you whatever your choice is, wonderful. Okay? When you're tired of feeling like crap and all alone and separated from God, you're going to use the prayers that are meant to bring in the feeling of divinity. Let us explain what is a guru. There are 4 levels of guru. The 4th level of guru is a human being like me. Guru means destroy darkness. The guru is the destroyer of darkness. And the 4th level of guru is a puppet like me impersonating a higher level of guru. Then the highest power in nature is fire. We call it Agni. So the 3rd level of guru is Agni, which is just a representation of the fire, the power, the life, the sun, the light that fuels the experience of creation. That's the 3rd guru. The 2nd level of guru is Indra. That's at the spiritual level. You have the guru in society, such as a human being. Okay? It's a master. We say guru in Sanskrit when it is someone who helps you get rid of the darkness. Okay? Then you have the English interpretation. A guru is someone who abuses from others. Well, that's their definition. Guru in Sanskrit means destroy darkness. The destroyer of what feels bad. Okay? 3rd guru, Agni, fire, life, energy. 2nd guru is Indra. So you have the guru in nature, you have the guru in supernature or spiritual realm, Indra, which is said the god of all minor gods. Well, it's a philosophy, it's a way of naming things. We would say, oh, like they're archangels as opposed to God. There are other levels of divine intelligence, experience. We'd say Indra is the boss of angels. Okay? If you want. Then you have the 1st level of guru. The 1st level of guru is Brahman. They say Brahman. B-R-A-H-M-N. Brahman. Okay? It's not Brahm. Brahm means the source of all things and all things as they are expressed through their wisdom, the Dharma. Okay? And Brahm is the highest level of guru, the highest level of destruction of darkness or non-darkness. And it is an experience that we can see from various angles. There will be the creator, Brahma, so it doesn't have the N to make it tangible. It's not everything, it's the source of everything. Brahma. Then you have everything created as a universal unified concept. Vishnu, and this is where you have the experiencing of tangibility of the N, those are no letters. And you have a 3rd aspect, which is Shiva. And Shiva is Vishnu seen from another angle. Okay, there's Vish and there's Shiv. Okay, Vish is tangible, so we say Vishnu. And then you have the untangible, it's Shiv, because you have the presence. But Vish and Shiv is the same experience seen as the producer or what is produced. The operator of the universe or the transformation of what is operated. But it's the same thing. All of this is one experience, Brahm. Okay? Another word for Shiva is Maheshwar. Maheshwar means the great Lord. Maha, big, great, immense. Eshwar, the Lord, the manager, the one that causes things to be as they are. Eshwar, for those who understand. So Maheshwar, instead of being Ma'a Eshwar, in grammar in Sanskrit we say Maheshwar. Okay? Maheshwara or Maheshwar, depending on where it's in the sentence and how it's used. Maheshwar is the Lord. Holy Ghost. Okay? Same thing as we would see as Christians or Buddhist, Hebrew. Maheshwar is Avalokiteshvara, the wisdom of unity in Trinity that I gave earlier. If you look at your sheet now, the true Guru, the highest Guru, the pure experience of Guru is Brahma. So you have a little R at the end of Guru, Gurur Brahma, to say the Guru is Brahma. Okay? And Brahma is the Father, He's the Heya, He's the creator of all things. He's the origin, He's our caretaker. He's a Father calling us because He loves us. The highest Guru is Brahma. The highest Guru is also Vishnu. So in the prayer, the first line is Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. And the Guru is also God, the Lord. Gurur Devo Maheshwar. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara. The Guru is that highest state of Brahm. We will say Guru Sakshat Parabrahm. Para means the highest or the furthest. Guru Sakshat Parabrahm. And to that Guru I bow. So it's a humbling prayer of prostration. To say I'm humble. And I accept your love, O my Father. I accept your presence, your gaze, and that you will destroy my darkness. Because in truth, verily, you are that true Guru to which I bow. So, when you wish to be fulfilled by the lover, the children, the job, the friends, the car, the wealth, and you remain unsatisfied because your master is all your human insignificance, you proclaim, now I want to be affected by the love of God, and I will humbly invoke it. I want to be touched. I want to be affected by the destruction of darkness, which is Brahma, Vishnu, and God, Devo, Maheshwar. He is the highest. It is a proclamation of, my Guru is not a human anymore. My Guru is not what I have in nature. It's not what I have in the soul. It's what is divine. Parabrahm, the highest. And to that Guru I bow, and you'll feel the feeling, without physically bowing to nothing, because there's nothing to bow to. You will go into the prostration attitude, the attitude of, I'm so happy to honor something which is rich, wonderful, precious, and powerful at the same time. So look at it. We're going to have a small, short break. Because then we're going to practice this prayer. So during the break, unless your life depends on it, don't talk, or else, unless you really, really need it. And you will look at the prayer, and you will look at the words, and start to practice, because we're going to say it together. slowly, and step by step, then faster. Small break, small. You will understand the importance of our little emotional stretching at the beginning. Because if we had not stretched our heart, there would have been so much resistance inside. We are going to pray now. Look at the words on the sheet. Gurur Brahma. Just listen. Gurur Brahma. Gurur Vishnu. Gurur Devo Maheshwar. Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. We will go slowly, but everyone participate, please. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwar, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. It's easy enough. There's a little music. In India, when the Guru gets on the dance floor, in India, even in disco, they have 3 notes, just 3. It's like techno music for people with no electricity. Okay? So, la. Okay, so when I chant it, you hear the notes. And don't go into the waving that I do, okay? Just listen now. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. That's the Hindu way of singing it. You have to understand just the basics. And we'll do it just the basic, okay? There's a line. It's whatever note it is, it's your main note. And you have a tone above it and a tone below it. And all you need to know is how the style, and once you know their style of putting notes on the words, you can sing pretty much any prayer, okay? So, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. You just go like this, and then the new tone is Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Okay, it's just a bit lower. So you don't need to be a musician to understand this. Okay, it's just you go and you flow as how it is. Now this chart is not the universal chart of singing Hindu prayers. It's the very localized, temporal, insignificant chart of how I explain it to you, and that's it. You just have to follow the feeling. Okay. So listen to how I sing it. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Okay? 21 times. Oh, and for those who don't have anything to count, you have a finger here. You do 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 10, 11, 12. I was thinking in Sanskrit, it doesn't work. English. So you just count 12, okay? Because of the phalange and the tip. And on the second run, you stop at 9, which will make 21, because if you do 12 2 times, it'll be 24. Okay? Am I going too fast? 4th floor is yellow. Those who don't want to count, don't count. I'm going to ring a little bell, bing, at the last phrase of the last mantra. Together. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Breathe, close your eyes and feel affected. Let you be invaded by the love of God. And listen. Simply listen. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Om Bhurbuha Suha Tatsat Vitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Hiriyo Yona Prachodayate. Om Triyambakam Yajahamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaharukam Bantanam Mrityum Moksham Om Shanti 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 Om. This is how to be satisfied. This is how you can be affected by the love of God. In the Hindu tradition at least, when I pray the God of Christ or the God of Buddha, I pray Brahm. The words are not important, but we have to say them so that our human will be involved in the invocation. And God loves, and you are affected. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Humble at the feet of God. Humble in His arms. You are cared for. In the eyes of the highest God, the pure and absolute experience of love, bigger than the universe itself. In that view, you are cared for. From that level, you are cared for. And everything is perfect and beautiful, simple. Because there is love.